Right guys, Mark Crosswood here. We're going to do a simple pressure shift, so weight shift, feeling like you're moving your weight from side to side. Lots of people struggle with this. There's reasons why they struggle with it, which we'll talk about, but if you've got a bit of control of those and you're still struggling, this tip might just be the one you're after. So ideas to kick us off when I make my backswing, so starting from around a feeling of 50-50 with my weight, so not more on one side than another. When I make a backswing, I'm going to feel like my pressure turns onto one side, so more onto my right side. Downswing, I'm going to move it back onto my left and turning through, finishing with on my left. So very much feeling like my weight is shifting as I'm rotating. It's not, however, a shift as lots of people will think about it, just like a shift across and a shift across, because it's coming from rotations and how you're working into the ground ideally. So easy little drill, and I shouldn't use the word easy because this one actually isn't easy, but once you get the rhythm of it, it will become quite natural. But at the start it's a little bit like, woo, it'll throw you a bit. So practice swings to kick you off. Get the right heel in the air. So toe on the ground, left foot all on the ground, right heel in the air. Make a backswing, slam your right heel down, but bring your left foot heel up. So again, right heel in the air, backswing as I rotate, right heel goes down, left heel comes up, downswing, slam the left heel back into the ground and then turn off the right heel. You're really going to feel how you're turning down into the ground with one foot, pushing off, and down into the ground with another, and then pushing off. It's a great way to get on the range, or even when you're out here playing and you're not playing in a competition, to try and think about how you're pushing into the ground to try and get you more power, more distance, and then maybe help you with a strike a little bit more. Now, disclaimer with this one, if you've got no control of face the path, so if your face is all twisted at funny angles, you're hitting massive slices, massive hooks because you can't control or got much awareness of this face, watch some of those videos I've done on controlling face the path, because you don't have to turn your pressures or your weight any good, and you can still hit straight shots if you've got some control of face the path. If you have got a bit of control of these, so you've got a little bit of curvatures but you want to crisp up strike, think about adding more distance, get your body turning more, then this drill might help you. So again, right heel in the air, slam it down, left foot comes up, then slam that down, right heel comes up. You can even hit shots this way. You will hit some funny ones at the start because it does feel awkward, but it feels very, very powerful, and it really feels like you're pushing and using the ground. You could do this with any club, iron, woods. So your drive, I'm using a hybrid here because it's just needed on this hole just to donk it down there. And you can even do this at home, so getting the feeling of how that moves, those feet are moving, just will give you a much better idea of how you're meant to be pushing into the ground. Then what you can do, give it a go with your feet starting flat on the ground. So again, I'm going to feel now that I am pushing into this heel, coming down, then this heel comes down on the ground as I start my downswing. So into the ground, right heel, downswing, right heel starts coming up, left heel right down, and then turning up and through. Try it with a shot. Again, just trying to replicate that feeling. It does do wonders to certainly my strike. Gives me feelings of more speed, makes me really feel like I am feeling and using the ground in a real positive way. When I do this with students, you definitely see some funny strikes at the start because it's a little bit, like I say, it kind of spins them out all the up and down, but when they get the rhythm of it, often they find it at home kind of in their own trousers rather than me barking at them. It's a little confusing at the start, and then they start bringing it to the range and even the course. You see massive benefits to striking. Let me know if this helps, as always, in that comment section down below. Don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel if you don't already. See you in the next video.